We're going to go ahead and direct sow those tiny little seeds into the garden. I'm standing under a Suriname cherry tree, and it offers some protection against any frost that can happen here in Central Florida in the middle of January. And yes, I said that. I'm planting seeds in the middle of January. And honestly, I normally wouldn't, but I think the lettuce will have enough time to make baby lettuce for some salad by the end of February.
Summer and winter and springtime and harvest, sun, moon, and star in their courses above.
This is the corner of my garden that's going to be shaded by this tree. Now the shade will also help keep that area of the garden cool as the spring warms up and becomes typically just too hot for lettuce to thrive. I'm digging down into this soil to loosen it up so that those little teeny tiny seeds are not going to meet resistance. Now this dirt has been enriched for many years, and so while it is sandy, it still has a lot of mulch that's been mixed in. The leaves have broken down and mixed in with the dirt. I'm sure if I dug down deep enough, I would find some earthworms here as well. Wait, there's more. I'm just popping in for a few seconds. Like, subscribe, and check out those links. There's a free worksheet for you and a link to the Etsy shop where you'll find garden journals to print or an electronic version, plus botany lessons for kids. I've smoothed out the bed, and there's actually two ways you can do this. You can make little tiny rows, and you can sprinkle your seeds in these little rows. So I'm going to make 3 rows right there. The other way is just simply to broadcast them and then stir up the dirt around it. Either way, the trick is to not bury them too deep. Now I'm sowing them as thinly as I can, knowing that since these seeds are old, they're probably not all viable. So we might get some pleasant surprise, or we may only get a few. Now here's the secret. I'm only going to scuff that dirt over the top. Remember, I live in Florida, and this dirt is basically sand. So when I say I'm scuffing it over, it's really a very thin layer of soil over the top. Now we did have a nice rain a couple of days ago, and this soil is still damp, so that's perfect. But now right here, I'm just going to stir it up a little bit, sprinkle some seed right over the top, and I'm going to stir that very gently. You see, some of it may still be on top, but that's okay. I've had success doing it either way. Do not cover your bed with leaves after you finish planting. Those tiny little seeds are not strong enough to move leaves aside, so let's give them a chance. Now we're going to water them in. We want to be as gentle as possible, so we're going to use the mist setting. And I will come out here and check every single day to make sure that this soil is damp. Now that it's been uncovered, it can dry out pretty quick. So I don't want to soak it. I just want to keep it damp. It never ceases to amaze me. Look at that. Look how many lettuces there are. Won't be long, and I'll be having baby lettuce for dinner.
Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto